76ers, and we always hope you enjoy every...
Pelle Larsson, the veteran Alec Burks, you got Haywood Highsmith.
And crew working tonight, Curtis Blair, Natalie Sago, and the veteran Tom Washington. A team at the league's fifth worst, the longest current losing streak in the NBA. Been an injury-marred season for them. Larsson lobbing, and Khalil Ware missing on the dunk attempt. And the loose ball goes at the start of his rookie year and is
out of more field goal attempt opportunities for him. He's going to get the ball in the post to work more tonight than we've seen in a while.
Jared Butler, the fourth-year man from Baylor, with a steal on that inbounds pass. There's Butler on a keeper, and he rolls it in off. A Saturday night loss to Minnesota. Competitive game. They lost 114-109. Oh, Hero did step out of bounds. He ran out of... Has come on strong. The rookie from UCLA starting the end of the regular season for the Sixers. Khalil Ware outlets quickly to Haywood Highsmith. Tyler Hero, the one-game miss the other night against the Bucks. Oh, the steal by Bagley. That's 3 early turnovers for the Heat. And Bagley scores on the offensive end apparent.
And this is what the Sixers will do. They're a terrible defensive team other than they gamble and they go for steals, and they've been able to draw some of those steals early here.
For Haywood Highsmith, who's now tripled in his last 7 games. Haywood Highsmith starting his career high 41st game this season. Peter actually 4 games above 500 in his starts. That's the guy you got to watch for tonight for Philly. Quentin Grimes, 4th-year guard at the University of Houston. Hero all the way in, rolls it home.
Nice ball there by right out of the way. The refs let these guys play using their hands here early, and Tyler in transition taking advantage.
Lonnie Walker fires a triple in connection. Signed by Philly in late February. And getting a great opportunity to start in his college town tonight. Oh, Burks lob, not well thrown for Ware. Another Heat turnover. That's 4 here in the first 3 minutes of the game. On the move, that's Grimes. And that's good. In his 25 games with the 76ers since coming over in the trade with the Mavericks, John, he's scoring 22 points a night for the 76ers.
Yeah, best series of his career with the playing time he's getting.
Ware missing the 3. Grimes down with a rebound.
He has been super aggressive. All their top guys out due to injury or shut down for the season, and he is taking advantage. Quentin Grimes showing his ability to score at 6'5". The combo guard's been really aggressive beyond the arc, but also at the rim.
Ware in traffic connect into the NBA, even for the rudderless 76ers. Right. These guys are out here trying to establish themselves as NBA players, make a name for themselves. They had a year ago. They will finish with their fewest wins since the 2015-16 season when they struggled through a 10-72 year. But, John, it's been a nightmare for the 76ers, and one that doesn't have an end in sight with the long history careers of injuries for both Paul George and Joel Embiid.
Yeah, those guys are locked in for a long period of time, too. Their top 3 players, Maxey, Embiid, and Paul George, played in just 15 games.
And 2 players that have been night of the draft lottery. Their first-round pick is top 6 protect. Horford trade back in 2020. The Sixers with the early 13-7 lead. They're on a 9-2 run. We've got to jumpstart themselves. Burks driving in. Ware tipping it in.
Great there as that came off the front of the rim.
Oh, the lob for
Bono, active, bouncy. They really look to throw it up top. He's really careless with the ball right now, just slinging it around. 5 turnovers already. Sixers have 0 turnovers.
Burks, wing 3, kaboom. Scored. He's broken into the top 20 in 3-point percentage. He's number 19 at 42%. The trailing
indication to throw that lob.
Nice lob by Jared Butler. Pelle Larsson last 2 games, just 6 points on 2 for 11 shooting in the losses to Memphis and Milwaukee. Lonnie Walker inside. Bono. Dembona with pictures ahead by 3. Philly already 10 points in the paint. Larsson taking aim at a 3. Highsmith on the putback twice, and he comes up empty. Here comes Quentin Grimes, former Knick, Piston, and Maverick. That's Walker. Lonnie Walker already 2 threes here in the first quarter for the 76ers. He's just happy to be back in the NBA. Waived by the Celtics, picked up by the 76ers in February as Hero deep in the corner. Look at Bona move for a big one. Burks. Khalil Ware. Oh, the good start tonight for the rookie. 6 points, 5 rebounds.
Bona out of position trying to help, and that left the rim open for Khalil to catch and finish.
The 76ers losing their last 11 games by an average of 14 points per game. It's the longest current losing streak in the NBA, and their longest losing skid of this difficult season. Hero picks up his dribble into the corner to Burks. That's Pella. Here in his rookie year, and he puts the Heat in front for the first time tonight.
Yeah, great ball movement, though. Really going inside, kicking it to the wing, and then out to the Larson there on a catch and finish three.
It's actually the Heat's second lead of the game. They were also up 5-4. Here comes Hero. Racing against Walker for the score. For the Heat is Lonnie Walker missing the three. And the rebound comes down to Khalil Ware, who's off to a very nice start. Hero driving in. No finish. And he went tumbling down. Kyle Lowry is in the game. The 39-year-old, 19-year veteran who did spend a couple of seasons here in Miami. Walker over the top of Ware. That's 8 for Walker, just his 17th game of the season and his first start as a Sixer. 2-point Heat lead, 3:45 left, opening quarter. Davion Mitchell driving in on Hood. Schifino missed off the back iron. And Walker with a rebound for Phil. There's Lonnie maneuvering against Hero, slips in and draws a
Thing overseas and getting in Lonnie's game. He has come out looking for some shots on that perimeter. You know, a place where at times he was really streaky out there. I think that really hurt him early in his career.
Kyle Anderson and Duncan Robinson both checking into the game for the Heat, sitting down Burks and Ware. Duncan, Michigan is 178-3 this year. Great catch by Bona for a basket area for Philly.
Yeah, he has given them a serious paint threat the way he is attacking that rim.
That's a triple three here in the first quarter. He has 8 points for the Heat, and Miami has opened up its biggest lead so far in this quarter.
Great bounce back from him. Had went 1 for 8 in the last game and has come out on fire early.
Nice work at 3 times. The third time sent him to Philadelphia in February. Nice pass by Mitchell. Larson missed it. And here comes Grimes of the Sixers. Working against Duncan Robinson. He's averaging almost 28 a night for Philly.
Yeah, it's just remarkable, and he's very polished as it's off the back there. So it went off Tyler as opposed to being Heat ball.
Pella Larson out, Haywood Highsmith back in. This is Jalen Hood Schifino, the second-year guard out of Indiana University. Grimes against Highsmith.
Good help there. Davion Mitchell double teaming Grimes.
6 on the shot clock. Grimes kicks out to Mitchell, hits ahead for Highsmith. Hood Schifino back with help. Good ball swing for Duncan. Into the corner for Highsmith. Well, the ball movement went unrewarded, and Bona comes away with his second rebound. 1 point, Heat lead. And
right here at the end of the year.
Heat in the 2-3 zone defense for the first time tonight. Good Schifino bouncing inside, and it was stripped away by Kyle Anderson. Took it away from Marcus Bagley. Davion. Kyle Anderson. Duncan against Grimes. Good choice by Robinson instead of forcing it up. Anderson squeezing in. Couldn't hit it. By the way, Jaime Jaquez Jr. is coming to the game for the first time tonight for the Heat. And Mitchell draws an offensive foul. He brought us some good luck. Highsmith and Robinson both tripling while Will was
Patty the Batty.
gently grappling. Lonnie Walker comes up short. Heat with a 5-point lead. We're early here in the second quarter on Pat Riley Court in Kaseya Center. That's a snap. Timely cuts from players like Duncan Robinson. He always delivers the man.
And the playmaking that he's able to create out of nothing there, right at the top of the key. Bam-like in his ability to look over top of the defense and find cutters.
8 straight points for the Heat. A block by Mitchell, picked up by Castleton. Walker misses, rebound to Bagley. They're hustling the Sixers. Castleton. And the rebound comes down to Kyle Anderson. Well, the Heat still have a 7-point lead and have scored 8 unanswered points. Another cut. Another find by Anderson. Pelle Larsson, the rookie out of Arizona, all mic'd up for us tonight. An on-again, off-again season, just 35 games for him as a member of the Sixers this year.
19th season, 39 years old, 5th oldest player in the league. Kyle Lowry still trying to show he's got some juice left in those legs.
Jaquez missing once, gets it back. Sends it out to Davion Mitchell, who drives in.
Fourth of the season, getting an opportunity and changing the game. G needs to win. He's a Heat type of player. He's tough. He's
already has 6 rebounds and it's 7 minutes off the bench. I'm telling you, Anderson always finds a way to make an impact. Hood Schifino has its swim out. Castleton gets picked up to decide the national champion and the University of Houston Cougars.
It's Quentin Grimes' team, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Got some inter squad competition.
Next 2 games are on the road for the first 10 straight in March, then 1-6 in a row, followed by 2 gut-wrenching losses in a row to Memphis at the buzzer and to Milwaukee in overtime. Heat with an 8-point lead here as Mitchell drives in and scores again. And the finishes for both ends of the court.
Yeah, he really finishes well, too, for a 6'1" guard. He just uses that burst and uses the angles on the glass well.
Lonnie Walker with a step in Pennsylvania. Just 1 year for Jim Larrañaga at the University of Miami. Averaged 11.5 points per game as a Hurricane freshman. He and Bruce Brown were excellent together. 2 pros on that UM team. Highsmith for Jaquez, he'll fire a 3. And the rebound comes down to Ricky Council, the 6'6" swingman out of Arkansas. 8-point Heat lead, just over 7 minutes left in the first half. Highsmith checking Walker. Now Robinson and Highsmith both in the 2-3 zone. Council, pump fake, draws contact on Highsmith. Free throw. Here comes Tyler Hero. Hero with 4 points, 3 boards in the first quarter. Davion. Another drive, this one missed. Bono with a quick outlet to Council. Grimes against Hero. And the rebound to Kel'el Ware. That's 7 rebounds for Ware in 9 minutes of court time. Win season for Phil. Right now they got 23 wins. Eight on the shot clock for the Heat. Jaquez with 4 on the shot clock. Hero rises up. Ware gets another rebound, his 8th of the game. Oh, the running hook. And it comes down to Adem Bono. Lonnie Walker. Duffy's favorites delivered fast. Good stuff.
It was great. And you know, by the crew and everyone involved with the production, there's so many people that give their time and energy and make us sound good.
It's always great to mix it up, chop it up with the best TV crew in the NBA. We love those guys. Larsson on the drive, got it. Alex Reese, a rookie out of Alabama. Pelle Larsson with 9 first quarter points. Miami leading 45-4. 5.5 minutes left, second quarter. Grimes setting up Reese. Council flying in, saves it in, but right to Pelle Larsson. Ware on the high post handoff, gets it back and loses it immediately.
Too low on that pass from Tyler back to Kel'el. Got to hit the big man above the waist area, not low down by his knees.
That's the 8th rebound, actually the 9th rebound of the game for Kel'el Ware. Hero triple. 6 on the season and extends the Heat lead to 8.
Great attack in transition game for Miami too. Tyler available on that right wing. Let's see if they can push some more.
Butler missed on the run. Here come the Heat running back with a Larson.
More transition defensive team, Philadelphia. You can beat them down the floor with numbers.
Second 10-point lead of this quarter for Miami. He scored 6 unanswered points. That's Reese for 3. No. And 10 rebounds here in the first half for Kel'el Ware in just 11 minutes. Tyler. And this time it comes down to Philadelphia. That's Jared Butler. Council. Wrapped.
Great example. Run the floor.
On the Jimmy Butler trade from Toronto. Talk about a player auditioning for a future role either in Miami or somewhere else. He has done some very good work since putting on a Heat uniform.
I agree. What's been really impressive is his contribution on the offensive end. He's really surprised everyone with his ability to make threes. And also his aggressive attacking and finishing at the rim. But to finish my point, his ability from an assist turnover basis, he has been efficient finding people.
34 steals in the 20s. Another strong outing for him. 6 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. That's Reese from the corner. He's tried 3 shots. He's missed them all. Heat with an 8-point lead, 3:13 remaining in the second quarter. Look out, almost a steal. Hero. Almost another steal by Grimes. Highsmith open. Kaboom. From a high of 4 from downtown for his 9 points. And right now this lead of 11, the Heat's biggest of the game. Council short, Larson with a rebound, and here they come again. Larson, those first 3 to play in Wednesday night. Pelle Larsson. A couple free throws. He has 12 first half points to lead the Heat. The Heat have a 12-point lead. Miami's biggest lead of this game. The lob, and it comes down to Kel'el Ware. 11 rebounds already for Ware. His season high is 15 rebounds. He's done it twice. Highsmith airballed the 3. Most rebounds in a half for Kel'el Ware as a rookie. Council against Highsmith. Lost the ball. It's the number 4 rookie rebounder, number 2 among rookies in field goal percentage and double-doubles. Another Treon Mitchell. Game after game, he makes an impact. 8 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds for him tonight.
Yeah, just aggressive and strong as well. The way he goes to that basket.
8 straight points for the Heat as Council gets the rebound, sets up Lonnie Walker, who triples. The 3rd triple of this game. He tripled twice in the first quarter. He has 16 first half points. Heat ahead by 11. Hero gets by Walker. Tried to lob it for Ware. It was broken up and knocked it.
Taking the shot there, I think it would have been a goaltend, but went for the pass there to Ware. That's a legal catch and block, or block and catch, I should say, by Bona.
Adem Bona, an intriguing player, a 2nd-round pick last June out of UCLA, originally from Lagos, Nigeria. Oh, Grimes, power forward on the very first Heat team that was coached by Ron Ralston. We welcome you back to Kaseya Center. Miami opens the 3rd quarter with a 61-53 lead. Heat looking for their 36th win of the year. That's put up and in. Jared Bim. Well, Miami going with Burks, Ware, Highsmith, Larson, and Hero.
He's had a tough stretch where right when he joined the team, he took a shot to the head and was out for 8 of 9 games with a concussion protocol. So he's happy to be out there being able to play and really getting a chance to show what he can do.
Alec Burks, he's 3. Miami did make 9 first half triples. Sixers struggled from 3. Ware deflecting that lob. Here comes Highsmith. By the way, from 3-point land in the first half, Philadelphia was 3 for 19. Burks with him.
Had a team high 24 points in the last game. It was a season high for him, but how about 6 threes in that last game? coming out and knocking 2 down already here this evening.
Walker finding Bona inside. Blocked by Webb. That's Khalil's first block of the game. Heat up by 11. Just getting started here in the third quarter. Tyler here a little quiet so far tonight with 8 points. Lost the ball on his way up. Here comes Walker on a bust out. Team now for Lonnie Walker. He had a 23-point game against the Heat in November of 2023. Ball deflected around, taken by Bagley on the move, and he was
Shooting.
The Nets. And then after getting cut by Boston earlier this year, picked up by Philadelphia in February. Heat ahead by 8. 9:44 left, third quarter. Highsmith, time for a word from your favorite.
It's different.
Today's crew party, John. Tasty?
It's very tasty, crisp. A nice little lemon flavor.
Oh, the karate cuts. The review of the beverage at today's crew party. Burks, kaboom. For Miami from Alec Burks. Well, Burks tonight with 11 points. That's what he's averaging as a starter. 14 points now for Quentin Grimes. His first triple of the night. He's a 40% shooter from three-point line this year. Burks again. Lead ahead by only 6. Burks from the corner. And the rebound comes down to Grimes. Here comes Bagley. And Khalil Laird down with his 12th rebound of the game. Tyler against Grimes wins.
The outlet pass by Ware allows Tyler to go right at Grimes and get to that right hand.
Here's Walker with 6 on the shot clock for Philly. Oh, spinning into trouble. Hero with the steal. Ware. Soft touch, but it comes down to Bagley. Marcus Bagley, 6'6", out of Tempe, Arizona. Not afraid to mix it up for rebounds. 8-point Heat lead. Just under 8 minutes left in the third. That's Grimes. And that's good. Quarter 17 for the game. And John, this game is tightened up. Just a 5-point Heat lead. Miami was up by 14 in the second quarter. Sixers at 48%. They've made just 5 of their 21 triples. There's Walker around the bonus screen. Bagley missing on the jump hook. Bagley gets it on Khalil. It's his first, March 24th. That's living on the edge when you're on a 10-day contract in the NBA. It's a 3-point. Already we see Kobe White and several other Bulls starters on the injury report. Third time here in the quarter. He's got 20 points in the game. 10 of those points in this quarter. And the Sixers have tied the game at 71. 18-10 Philly in this quarter. And second quarter, it has vanished quickly.
Yeah, this team will continue to play hard, Philadelphia. Again, these guys not advancing in the playoffs in any way, but they are playing for their basketball lives, many of them trying to show they have the ability to perform at this level. They're playing for future contracts.
Adem Bona gets his hands on it. Burks reaches. Bona batted that around. It was finally taken by Lonnie Walker.
It looked like he was almost trying to catch it, which would have been illegal.
Walker straightaway 3. He drills, got 4 of Philadelphia's 7 triples, and the Sixers have their first lead since it was 30-29. Ware, one hand, does his 14th double-double, ties him among rookies for first with Yves Missi of New Orleans. He has also tied himself with Grant Long for the third in all these years until this year with Khalil Ware. A 1-point Philly lead with 5 on the shot clock. That's Grimes. And the rebound to Bona. Grimes again, open 3. 15 on the quarter, and the Sixers with a 4-point lead.
15-second chance points now for the Sixers there on that offensive rebound kick out, letting Grimes get the open three.
Well, Grimes having a big game. Kyle Anderson with a takeaway. Here comes Tyler. Hero stepping in for the finish. A dozen for Hero. 2-point lead for Philly. 4:40 left here in the third. Walker, 17-footer, short. Rebound, Bona. Oh, and
that has been trouble.
This young man played his high school basketball for 2 seasons. A 15-4 run for Philadelphia. They're ahead by 3 with 4:25 left in the third. Davion Mitchell looking to inbound. Can't find anything. Finally gets it to Larson. Hero for 3. Jared Butler eluding Mitchell. Setting up Bona, who lost it. And here comes Tyler looking long for Mitchell. Broken up by Jared Butler. Grimes. Oh, keeping the dribble alive. And then turning it over to Davion Mitchell. Larson coming up top to Anderson. Underneath for the weird dunk.
And then drops off the pass to Kalel for the high percentage score.
Be in the 9-10 game. Right now they're a game behind the number 9 Chicago Bulls. Larson with a steal. It's a 3-on-2 break for the Heat. Ware down the middle. Oh, third foul on Bona.
Not getting minutes early. Coming off the bench with limited minutes. Continue to work, earn his minutes. And now rookie ranks. I mean, he's right up there, second in field goal percentage, tied for first in double-doubles. His ability to rebound the ball and block the ball, to me, continues to improve. The consistency, and that's what you want from a younger player, continues to get better as the season's gone on. I love the matchup, too, and the chemistry with Bam, and that's obviously critical because it's been several years that the Heat have been trying to find a big in the front court that can complement and even play at a higher level with Bam.
That was one major problem solved this year for the Heat. If you're looking for positives, you could start there with the Bam-Ware front court duo. You also got to include Tyler Hero's emergence
of grit. And Tyler just be a lob threat guy, but a guy who can need to be a factor with his offensive growth.
Got a 2-point Heat lead with 2:28 left here in the third quarter. 80-78 Miami. Kyle Lowry back in for Philly. So is Colin Castleton, the former Florida kid. 3 on the shot clock, and Council airmailed. Here comes Tyler Hero. 13 points tonight for Tyler. He's averaging 24 again. The lob for Ware. Here's a message from FPL this season. It's been better than that. And tonight a 15-point, 13-rebound outing for him, and a 3-point lead for Miami. Just under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Eric Reed, John Crotty, and our FanDuel Sports Network crew. Always happy to have you with us, Heat Nation. Grimes, little 13-foot jumper short. He gets it right back. And 12 points a game on under 42. His 6th straight game with a hamstring for the game in Chicago on Wednesday night. But Grimes gets 2. He's got 25 points, 15 of them in this quarter. A 1-point Heat lead. Highsmith missing the 3. The rebound taken by Council. Minute 26 left here in the third. Council caught the rebound from a seated position. Lowry knocks it in. Lowry. Kyle Anderson in the paint. Got it. Again. Miami and Philly tied at 83 under a minute left here in the third. Grimes for 3. And the court side, hope you're in a comfortable spot as you watch these final 12 minutes of what is a very important game for the Heat. Highsmith out of the corner, short. The Heat need this win, because if they could win this game and Chicago loses at Cleveland tomorrow night, what a showdown that would present for 9th place in home court in the first round of the play-in game. Would take place Wednesday night in Chicago. 8 o'clock start, 7:30 Heat live. But first things first, the Heat got to take care of the 76ers. And you look ahead to this all-important game Wednesday in Chicago, you cannot stumble tonight against the 76ers if you had any realistic hopes of finishing ninth place or better in the East. Lowry for 3. Saves it in. If you finish 10th, it is the most difficult route into the NBA playoffs through the play-in tournament, meaning that he would have to win 2 road games in the play-in to advance to the playoffs. And that would put Miami as the 8th seed to go against Cleveland. Jaquez from the corner, short. We're still tied at 83. Neither team has scored yet in the fourth quarter. We played a minute and a half. Lonnie Walker, 21 points. Quentin Grimes with 25 points. Heat being led by Kel'el Ware tonight. Walker misses. Jaquez Jr. down with a rebound. Kel'el Ware tonight, 15 points, 13 rebounds. He's on the bench as we start the fourth. Slow-mo.
He comes to a complete halt there, but able to finish over top of smaller players with that footwork and that high release point on the floater.
Well, Kyle Anderson having a very nice game tonight. Anderson, 6 points and 8 rebounds. Oh, the defense there against Lonnie Walker. 3-on-1 break if they hustle. Mitchell all the way in by himself, and he couldn't get it done. Here comes Ricky Council the other way for the Sixers. Walker for 3. Draining that triple. He's got 20 out of 10 from three-point line.
3-on-1 break. No payoff there and give up a 3 down the other end. That is a really tough momentum shift for Miami.
That's a painful sequence for the Heat. Trailing by a point with 9:13 left in the game. Highsmith for 3. Rebound to Jaquez. Duncan. Out to Jaquez Jr. unguarded. Kaboom. Jr.'s first 3 tonight gives him 5. More importantly, gives the Heat a 2-point lead. Miami 12 out of 30 from downtown tonight. Castleton hands it off to Lonnie Walker. Walker and Grimes combining for 49 of Philly's 86 points. Walker on a keeper, able to score. Lonnie Walker right now with a season high 26 points.
Has shown his ability to score both outside and in there.
Till the Sixers gave him a ring in mid-February. And look at how well he has played tonight. The lob for Ware, he slams it. He puts the Heat ahead by 2.
Kyle Anderson, tons of credit. Another excellent pass finding Ware at the rim.
Good Schifino for Castleton. In traffic, rejected by Robinson. Sent out to Jaquez Jr. Duncan for 3. Kaboom! 12 points for the Sixers. By the way, Tyler Hero in his return, 13 points, but 7 turnovers for Hero. We got 7.5 minutes left, and the Heat ahead by just 5.
Changing their defense here, 2-3 zone for Miami.
Grimes contested 3, missed. Rebound to Duncan Robinson. Heat going with Robinson, Ware, Jaquez, Mitchell, and Kyle Anderson. Kyle Anderson, 6 points, 8 boards, 4 assists, and I love his impact when you watch him play. So 8 points and 8 boards with 4 assists, and the Heat lead by 7. Just under 7 minutes left. Lonnie Walker, high for 29 points. He is 6 of 11 from downtown. Miami's lead is 4 with 6:37 to play. Home crowd knows what this means. So does the home team. Ware down the runway, scoops it up, missed it. Sixers come back to the offensive end. Grimes. It's been Grimes and Walker all night. This time Walker misses. Ware comes down with his 14th rebound of the game. Mitchell accelerating and fit bursts.
Yeah, that change of pace too. He drew the defense out to that free throw line before blowing by with that left hand.
Jaquez with a block. Here comes Mitchell for Robinson. In transition to the basket for the score and the Bucks. Anderson with 15 points tonight. The Heat, since this game was tied at 88, are on a 12-3 run to open up a 9-point lead. Five and a half minutes left. Grimes bumping with Anderson, doubled by Mitchell. 4 on the shot. Back on the shot. Lonnie Walker. This is Jared Butler. See him draw a crowd. Bagley in the corner. That was interesting. Looked like his foot was raised above the line, but Washington rules it Heat ball. Miami up by 9. 5 minutes to play. Tyler, wing jumper. It's good. He won Miami a 13-3 run.
That's the shot he's taken more of now, which is that mid-range pull-up. Less of that in the beginning part of the year. He's had to adjust his profile because they're running him off that three-point line.
15th rebound tonight for Ware, which ties his season high. Third time he's had 15 rebounds this year in a game. Mitchell, yeah, he keeps the dribble alive. That keeps your options open. Once you pick that dribble up, you get stuck. 20-footer, it's good.
Oh, ahead.
9 unanswered points for the Heat. Now lock it down defensively. 13-point lead, 4:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Heat trying to move within a half game of the Bulls. Chicago plays at Cleveland tomorrow night and then hosts the Heat on Wednesday. Home court in the play-in tournament is at stake. And Bona continues to have a nice night, 12 points and 9 rebounds for him. With a nice assist by Quentin Grimes. Heat by 11, 3:46 to play. Anderson driving on Lowry. Where? Here for as long as he needs. Career best for Khalil.
That was spectacular.
Grimes finishes. Miami ahead by 11. 3:18 left here in Miami. Tyler Hero. Finds Anderson. He gets it to an open man in Mitchell. In and out. Rebound out of the where. No Bam Adebayo. The rookie has come shining through for the Heat tonight. Grimes launching and banking it in. Points now for Quentin Grimes.
No, I agree.
Hanging in.
I agree, though, with where no Bam out there. Needed a front court presence, and he's really stepped up here tonight.
Ware has a bright, bright future for the Heat. Duncan, corner 3. Kaboom. Miami picture. Duncan Robinson shooting a 3. He's 4 of 5 tonight, has 18 points. The Heat in front by 12. Bona able to crash 14 points for the Sixers. Miami in front by 10, 2:20 to play. The Heat with 14 triples. And that's a travel.
Miami's 13th turnover there with the travel.
Heat have scored 52 paint points. They have 43 bench points. Sir said before the game, it started bad. For the next game for the Sixers. Oh, Grimes. That means a free Chick-fil-A sandwich for those in attendance here at the Heat's house tonight.
Very animated response.
A 10-point Heat lead. Hero wide open 3.
Strong advantage right now, up 13.
Minute 36 left in the game. Hero with 18 points. That was his second triple. Ricky Council. Rebound taken by Bona, and he lays it. Dem Bona. It's his third double-double of the season. Minute 20 left in the game. Khalil, nice bounce. Hero lays it in.
Catch that one just inside the free throw line to find Tyler.
Grimes missed it. Hero with a rebound. Grimes flew into the seats. Now, Khalil Ware tonight with 19 points and 17 rebounds. So 17 rebounds ties a Heat rookie record held by Udonis Haslem and Omer Yurtseven. Most rebounds in a game for a Heat rookie. Duncan, open 3. Yes.
Really have. They've done an excellent job ramping up the defense, but also making extra passes and attacking that basket on their own, getting their offense going and going on that run in the fourth quarter.
Reese triples out. Well, he with 51% shooting in the game. 16 of 35 from 3. They're ahead by 13, 30 seconds left. It wasn't pretty during stages, but it is very important that the Heat win this game to improve their record to 36-43, to put them in position on Wednesday night against the Bulls to play for a potential home game in the play-in tournament, maybe against the Bulls or the Hawks. Still, it would be a dead heat when they meet on Wednesday.
For their NBA lives, their Miami was able to get the best of them in the fourth.
Points and 17 rebounds, but don't discount Duncan Robinson. 21 points, 5. Duncan delivered again and again.